had so much fun at this film. I really
Awesome.
enjoyed it. You guys
we're
didn't look like
happy.
you had any fun at all.
No, miserable.
That seems to be the first thing people are saying when they're talking to us. It looks like it was really hard. And it was.
It was hard.
We didn't like each other.
At all.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. It was a great time. It was
yeah.
one of the more fun times that you can ever have going to work every day, I'll tell you that.
I can imagine. But you guys were really put through the ringer during this film. Let's just face it. All the training and all the, I mean, I understand you win the prize for the most bruised up.
I didn't know there was prizes. Other than maybe getting up an hour earlier to get iced down before the day started. But I got hurt a lot. What I realized is trying to do action movies at 43 years old, maybe not the best time to like start.
Oh, come on.
All right.
There was just, I remember looking at Sylvan and I mean, there were a couple of injuries, one more serious than others or whatever at times, but there was one time I remember that I think you had a little bit of a limp because I think you had gotten a little...
Ripped my hamstring.
Yeah. Just a little ripped. And I'm watching, we're all walking in this slow motion scene with the American flag in the background. Yeah. And I mean, Jeffrey's in pain. And then we literally go to like Video Village and we watch the playback. And I'm like, was that the same man that was walking right next to me? He was limping and he just looked so sexy. And that walk, you had a swagger. Puppy, I am not joking. You had a swagger. That I was just like, and I looked at Sylvan and we both looked at each other. I'm like, is that what's going on? You just like, it just read, for some reason you just...
Pain pills.
Yeah. It just wasn't there.
There's nothing like
photogenic, man.
There's nothing like that. That's my favorite scene when you guys, there's nothing like a shot like that when the five of you are walking in that slow-mo. I love that. Just looked great.
It's really weird. When we were doing it, it was really tough to kind of do. We couldn't take each other seriously. We're like,
you felt really
and the music's going and the wind's blowing. You kind of feel a little corny, but it really transfers onto film.
Chris was like over that walking scene. He was just put me in the back, bro. Put me in the back.
Being so mad. It was like, God, this guy with that music. Because Sylvan was playing like some music for us to kind of walk to.
We couldn't find the
And Idris, after like take two, was like, just turn off the music.
Turn off the music. This feels terrible.
Now, as I can see that none of you really get along at all, but seriously, you get on a set, there's 6 of you who really have to be tight, and to me it really did seem that you guys got along on this shoot. What was it like, just the bonding process?
It was easy. Yeah. I'd love to say how hard we had to work at being friends, but we really liked each other and we got along, and like going to work was a good thing every day, and we hung out when the cameras weren't rolling too. So we got real close real fast, and it needed to translate. It needed to be able to see that on film.
And also, just to add, but extended to the crew as well. We're in Puerto Rico.
That's right.
Everyone's really cool. You know what I'm saying? Like really nice people to work with. That just helped this process. We were doing a lot of our own stunts, and there's lots of dangerous, stuff to do. But everyone felt safe. We felt supported. So it really transferred onto film.
Yeah. Now, you are unbelievable in this film, I have to say. I mean, you all are, but you kick butt like I've never seen from a woman before. Way to go. I mean, what was it like to just prepare for something like that?
It's fun. Or maybe because for a woman, I don't like taking no for an answer. I'm really demanding of myself, but at the same time, too, I've always been around men. And there's nothing that kills me the most than when men kind of like have to change or have to mold their behavior because I'm around. I want to be treated the same, and the guys never discriminated that privilege ever, ever, ever. And at times I kind of wanted to take my voucher, like my little girly voucher. Like, it's a little too much. Not gonna drink the whiskey, dude. No,
not the keg, guys. Not the keg.
Not the keg.
Come on, Zoe.
I don't remember you ever saying no. I'm not gonna drink the whiskey. that was never a sentence.
I know, scratch that. But it was. I knew that they're all physically agile. They were all gonna come with it. Aisha was a very demanding role. The good thing about it is that I worked with the same stunt coordinator that worked on Avatar. So he trained me for like a year on Avatar. Trained me again for The Losers. And I just told her, I'm like, just kick my butt and make me do whatever it is that Aisha wants. I don't want to limit her. I want to meet her where she's at. And we had tons of fun, but they were tons of bruises. Sometimes like
Zoe's
Jeffrey
a
would just
badass.
go, and I'm like,
She
oh,
really
don't
is.
touch
She's a
me
tough-
there, please.
She's a tough girl, man. She's not going to say no to anything that's asked of her. For one, she's got that competition thing going, like we all did, and so there was no holding her back. Ever.
Now, obviously from Watchmen and then even Star Trek and stuff, but there's always that fan base that comes with these types of films. Does that ever come into mind when you take on these kind of characters and you know that there's that built-in pressure a little bit, that you don't want to disappoint the fans?
It's a little bit.
I think the director has the majority of that, sort of, weight, because he has to really transfer his ideas and keep in mind what the comic writer has already written. What we do, though, is just bring to life these characters that are already placed for us. The skeletons are there, and then we just add the flesh. And what's good about that is that, we're allowed to be a bit creative, but at the same time, a lot of it's just there for us.
Their guidelines,
And then the audience, love it when you pay attention to details, Except for, Roke was white in the comics. And I show up, but I put the scar on, so I was like, hey, brother. But that aside, I think the audiences appreciate the details, the small little details.
Are you guys comic book fans? Did you know about this comic before you even started?
Yeah, I first read the script almost 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So I've been aware of this, and then I read the comics after I had first read the script. But I think I've become a comic book fan since Watchmen. It's sort of, and a lot of stuff that's being done in Hollywood right now is based with comic book material. So it's good to be in the know and aware of the characters and stuff that are out there. It's a great medium. It's a great medium. It's great for Hollywood right now too.
It's good stories too. It's imaginative.
Vivid,
It's vivid. You don't really have to stick to like a real stigma or whatever. You can raise the bar and you can challenge yourself as storytellers and filmmakers. Because we're under the whole concept that we're making a comic book, therefore there are less guidelines that you have to keep when you're telling like a true story or whatever. So just for us, it's not that it's a playground. It just gives us more space to grow as artists and have a really wonderful time with our craft. Yeah, it's
a playground.
It was a playground.
It's a very colorful,
Tons
nice
of
playground.
fun.
I wish I could, get this kind of gig and get paid for it. It's awesome.
You got a good gig.
I have a good gig. I'm not complaining. I am not complaining.
Losers too. We'll have you. We'll have you
Losers
come.
too. I want to be there for sure. Okay, so who was the biggest troublemaker on this set?
Oh dear.
Columbus.
Columbus and Chris,
Well, there were times. No.
Zoe,
Yeah.
Idris.
JYD.
Yeah. Oscar. Sometimes Sylvan. You never know.
I think we all had our moments.
Now I understand you saved a little puppy on this set. Is this
I
true?
did. Bandit or Bandito. Yeah, he's home from Puerto Rico and he just walks around the house like the biggest lotto winner in the world, man.
Remember when I told you that?
Yeah.
So cut two, he rescues Bandito, and it's this little skinny, scrawny thing who's like,
Yeah,
oh
he's
my
not
God.
that anymore.
And a broken leg, he had just had a car hit him or something,
him.
and he takes him to the vet, restores him for 3 months, and all of a sudden, the first month when you meet Bandito, he's like this, about to die. By 2 months, he's like running on the set, like, I'm rich, bitch, like, and everything.
I've been
like-
saved, sucker.
I mean, barking at everybody. He's like, yo, where's my dad? Where's my dad? And then you spoil the crap out of him.
He's worse now.
Oh
by the
my
way.
God.
I have to say, when I saw him, man, I was like, yo, that's the ugliest dog I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, his eye, he has a weak eye.
Over here, and he's like,
Yeah,
I was like,
he's a bit of a
Really
disaster.
skinny at the hips, but no, he was looking like
He's a
Arnold
good-looking dog.
Schwarzenegger
He's
at the end.
he's not good looking.
He's good looking now. I'll show you a picture.
I want to see if-
Damn
See,
attractive.
he is such the proud
Oh,
papa.
my dog ugly.
As you should
You
be.
insane?
You guys are
Interview
great.
right now.
Thank you so much. It's great talking to you all. Good luck with this movie. And Losers too, remember, I'm there. Thank